I'm not crazy about this. I'm not going crazy. And I'm not a big fan of this guy. Okay. He's 7'3" going on 6'2", the way he plays basketball. The last thing that I needed in my Celtic life was another guy cranking up stupid threes. And that's what they want. So, all right, I guess we're going to have to agree to disagree on that one. But this guy is 7'3", and he plays small. He always plays small. I don't care. He averaged 8 rebounds a game for a career almost. And I don't know where they came from. But, it's like Harden's assist. I don't know where they come from. I think they cheat. But anyway, I'm just going to be wait and see. I'm not a fan of this guy. And I have one more question, and that is, why is he on his 4th team in 7 years? So, thank you.
All right, so I'll try to be the voice of reason here. I'm kind of on the side of liking it more than not liking it. I don't know if I love it, but I think you had to do something. You got a guy in here who could go for 25 on any given night. And you traded a guy who's a 32% three-point shooter. And it's not like Porzingis is on this long contract. That's the good thing, Bob. He's got 1 year left. He's got 1 year left. Marcus Smart had 3. So if Porzingis doesn't work out, you can get him off the books in a year. If he does, you got a pretty good 1-2-3 punch now, because what Porzingis also offers you is some rim protection at 7'3" when Robert Williams is not able to play.
CLNS Media's Celtics coverage is brought to you by FanDuel. New customers get a no-sweat first bet up to $1,000. That's bonus bets back if your first bet doesn't win.
Horford's getting older. Do I love Porzingis? No, but I like him enough to tell me if he's your number 3 scoring option, that's pretty good. And you kept Brogdon. So you have Brogdon and Derek White, 2 guys that shoot it. Now here's what it does. It tells me that there's nobody on the court now who I worry about when they shoot the 3. Where before it was like every time Marcus shot the 3, what'd you do? You're like, oh no, here we go again. So there's nobody now on the court for the Celtics that, to me, Jaylen Brown's probably their worst 3-point shooter.
Well, clearly they're doubling down on this theory about how they're going to play basketball by bringing in a guy who, so whether he's 5'3", 6'3", or 7'3", he's a 3-point shooter, and that's his raison d'etre, which, this is where we are in 2023. I understand that. So I'm saying I'm not denouncing the guy, guys. I'm just not crazy about the guy.
No, we understand. Bob, you make a very good point about this. This is his 4th team. We understand that. Also, with big guys, you worry about injuries. His numbers did go up last year with Washington, where he was averaging, in the high 20s. So he can score. To me, the way I look at it is I think they're a better team. And I think they're a better team because the air in the room needed to change. And I think Marcus was the fall guy, whether you want to see it that way or not. I was never crazy about Marcus. I was only crazy about Marcus when he would distribute the ball. But now this is probably going to give more room for Brogdon to play. This is going to give more room for their other guards to play, where Marcus doesn't have to be in the game at the end of the game. So it clears the way for some other guys who are just as good, in my opinion. And you didn't trade Jaylen Brown. I think the team got better.
Gary, here's what I worry about with getting rid of Smart is you say the culture needed to change. I'll say, who's that dude now? And the staff will be older. That might help here, right? Sell guys like that. But who are the guys on the team now who are going to show any emotion? Give me one. Give me one right now. I'll get on the line for you. Tatum, 0. Jaylen Brown, basically 0. Robert Williams, 0. Horford, minimal. In the playoffs, he kind of got into guys a little bit with some emotion. Brogdon and Derek White, 0. Grant Williams, yes, but nobody's going to follow
if he's still here.
Right.
But it didn't work, Jeff. It didn't. Last year, it didn't work.
I'm not saying you didn't need to do something. You did. I think now, if you're Brad Stevens, you need to add one veteran who's really strong in the locker room.